Yo, what's up, guys? Happy, what is this, Saturday. So this one's called People Don't Like to Hear What Will Help Them. Said another way, people don't like to hear that shit is hard. Just give me the good news, man. I see this all throughout writer Twitter. Just give me the good news, man. I don't give a fuck about reality. I just want to feel like I'm trying to fucking win. I don't. And I guess that's a question. Are there some people, like, is everybody trying to win? Because sometimes it feels like self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Beastie Boys. I wish that music was going right now. You know what I mean? Is that what it is for some people? Are they trying to self-sabotage? Sometimes, to me, it seems like it. Let's go here. And let me say this at the top. I know everything you do in any kind of capacity that is, highly sort of lauded, and you could end up in a magazine or whatever the fuck, awards, whatever the fuck, is difficult. There's no way around that. But if you look at, what shit makes a shit ton of money every fucking year. I mean, what does the diet industry make? It's billions of dollars on shit that everybody fucking knows is not going to work. No one cares. You know what I mean? Like there could be the fucking chocolate diet. That's going to make $100 million. I get to sit and eat chocolate all fucking day, sit on the couch and do nothing and eat chocolate. That's the diet for me. Not fucking working out, not doing, 1,000, 2,000 push-ups during the day. Not that. I don't want to do anything hard. You know what I mean? Or, get rich quick. That's the whole sales pitch is like, get rich overnight. It's going to be fucking easy. It's going to cost you no money. I'm going to teach you how to do it in 15 minutes. Take my course and you're going to be rich. You're going to 10x in a month. You're gonna go from no money to $100,000 a month. Ooh, neat. But come on, man. I think we know that this is bullshit. Or I'll break you into the industry. Just pay me this money, and I'll shoot you up to superstardom. I think we know this doesn't sound right. Or why? Or everybody would be fucking doing it. You look at these fucking contests, man. If that shit worked, then everybody would be fucking signed, dude. Off these contests and off these fucking services. Do you get it? Let's go here. Did I say that part? I want to make sure I say that part. I'm not letting myself off the hook. I've never done anything that's fucking easy in my life. But here's the thing. I don't just look at and there are some, before I get into this, there are some pros who've tried to slam me in this kind of shit. But you know why I don't give a fuck what they have to say? I'm gonna be brutally fucking honest in this one, because plenty of them don't live my lifestyle. That's the number one reason why I don't give a fuck what they say. Plenty of them are fucking broke. I don't give a fuck what their credits are. That's the truth. Plenty of them had to move home with mommy over COVID, or have no fucking assets, nothing, dude. I don't want to be the writer with the credits who is living in North Hollywood with a fucking cat that they can't fucking feed because they're broke, and they got the screenwriter hat on, and they got the WGA shirt on, and they come home and they live in one of those apartments. We walk up the fucking stairs. I'm not trying to shit on those, but I'm saying that's not where I'd want to be after an entire career. And they got no fucking savings. They got nothing. They have no assets. None. Zero. Their savings account is $20. And they can barely afford to feed the fucking cat that's sitting there staring at their fucking Oscar that they can't sell for even one. They can get $1 for it. And all their friends are dead. And no one gives a shit about their fucking credits at this point, and no one gives a fuck about what movie they wrote. You want to get bleak, bro? There you go. Because that's the fucking truth for a lot of writers. And if they don't have a fucking MFA, then they can't go teach. All right? You want to talk about real shit? All right? Okay? I don't want to be there. I want to have multiple homes. I'm traveling the world, this kind of shit. Laying on the beach while they're sitting over there doing that shit. You know, going on, they might be doing that. Going on Twitter like, you know, hey man, like, you know, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm gonna be on Twitter talking about screenwriting when I'm fucking retired? Not even fucking close. I don't even give a fuck about it now. The only reason I share anything about that shit is because it's useless to me. Listen, I didn't get into screenwriting, by the way, for all the people that try to put me down. I didn't get into screenwriting because I wanted to be a career screenwriter. Maybe I'll break this out in some other video, but here's why I got into it, which is probably not your reason. I was trying to do a one-off screenwriter. I wasn't trying to be you. If there's any pros watching this, I wasn't trying to be you. Okay? My thing was I want to write a screenplay, direct it, produce it, so that I can hire myself as the composer, because I've hit the glass ceiling in composing. I'm not going to get onto that. Maybe that's its own video where I just run through like, how the fuck did I end up here? So for me, it was a one-off, but it almost worked. But it didn't quite work. You know, I ended up getting signed as a screenwriter, which was not my goal at all. And then I got trapped in it. And then that allows, you know, writers to say, you know, you failed in a thing I never wanted to be in. Like, never wanted to be a writer, fucking hate writing. Anyway, let's go here. Let me go to this, because I see I'm going long. But, so someone said this on Twitter. They said, I've come to the conclusion that whatever advice, and I'm not gonna, first of all, I'm not gonna name them because they are, and this goes back into what I was just saying. They're very well liked on writer Twitter. I'm not. You know what I mean? Which I don't understand really, like kind of like why I'm not liked more. It came as a big shock to me too, guys. Anyway, I don't want to mention them because I don't want anybody who doesn't want to be affiliated with me, this kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, let me read the thing. So they said this: I've come to the conclusion that whatever advice or quotes you read that really resonate with you about writing is exactly what you don't need to hear. The thing you need to hear is the thing you're resistant to. That doesn't seem like it's for you at all. Maybe. That's what they said. Let me read that one more time. I've come to the conclusion that whatever advice or quotes you read that really resonates with you, yay, about writing is exactly what you don't need to hear. The thing you do need to hear is the thing you're resistant to. Fuck that. No. That sounds hard. You know, that doesn't seem like it's for you at all. I agree. 100%. Why? Because that's honest. The thing, the shit you resonate with, here's the thing about that. Here's the number one thing about like, that resonates with me. Let me like that. The thing about it is you haven't grown at all. That doesn't help you at all. You're in the same fucking place you were before you liked that. You didn't learn anything new about the industry. So you're not anywhere closer to your fucking dream. You see what I'm saying? I think that's part of her point. That's my point, anyway. You're nowhere closer to your fucking dream for liking that. You didn't learn a fucking thing. And the things that you're resistant to, those are the aspects that are gonna help you. Those are the things that are gonna help you if you're a person that can handle it. And if you can't handle it, hearing that shit that's going to help you, this might not be for you. If you're like, la, I don't want to hear that, I'm resistant, then the industry might not be your thing. Straight up. Maybe you're built for something else. Maybe you're not built for a fucking hard industry. You ever thought of that? And so, if any of this offends you, if anything I say in this whole fucking video offends you, you might not be built for it, the industry. Maybe not. Okay? So, let me go here. So I had a fucking fantastic conversation today. And by the way, I don't want to say who you are, homie. If you happen to see this, I really enjoyed that conversation. I don't want to shout you out. I said I was. Do you mind if I do? But then I realized I don't want to. Just in case, I don't need you getting hate off of what I say. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why. Let me say this about that conversation. I like the fact that he was like pointing out some things that that I may or may not be doing. I'm not offended by that. That's trying to help me. You know what I mean? Like, and everything that I've sort of picked up in my life, dude. And that's the other thing about this. To me, it's not just about. I'm not just trying to do something to sort of like showboat my credits or this kind of shit or an award. Look at my little award. And then I go back to a shithole fucking place to live and my life is terrible. I'm not trying to do that. You know? I'm trying to have a fucking awesome life and do the shit I want to do, you know, and fucking, you know, live in multiple places and travel and more and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, but your dream might be different for your life, right? I don't know. Maybe if you just get some credits, maybe that's enough for you. I don't fucking know, man. But I'll tell you what, I have not seen. I'll just put it that way, you know. And some of these pro writers have talked shit on me as if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. How the fuck could I sleep in the same bed with an agent? I'm being blunt on this one. I don't care what the fuck they say. You know, if they happen to see this. How could I sleep in the same bed as a fucking agent, you know, at CA and I don't learn anything? I could ask her whatever the fuck I wanted to any moment of the day. And I promise you, there was times that I woke her up and said, hey, she's like, what? I'm sleeping. I have a question. What about this? Yeah, this kind of shit. Any question is not off limits for me. Picture yourself living with a fucking agent who has hits and no question is off limits. You see what I'm saying? You don't think I'm gonna learn shit about the industry? You're fucking delusional. If you think that. I'm just telling you. All right? So let's go here. So these are not my thoughts. I'm just commenting on them. And I think they're fucking great thoughts. And some of them I'm like, how the fuck did I not think of this? It's so fucking obvious. But anyway, enter a contest and you lower your credibility. Yes, dude. If you're, for some writers, some writer hopefuls, they don't get that. What do you mean? How would I lower my credibility by entering a contest? You just do, because you know, if you're a contest darling, what you don't want to do is you do not want to become a contest darling. You know who fucking told me this? Sherry. You know who else told me that? Several other agents. You don't want to become a contest darling. That's not going to help you. So I don't give a fuck what service person tells me that Jason's fucking wrong. I'm hearing this from agents' mouths to my fucking ears. All right? But do it your way. Okay? If you pay, another one. If you pay $500, you don't have enough conviction to let the work stand on its own. 100% agree, man. Why are you paying $500? You don't need to. I've never paid a single fucking cent to be signed. I've been signed I don't care I don't care who the fuck says like, blah, 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 whatever the way they're gonna put me down. Listen, if I never intended to be a writer in the fucking first place and I've been signed, let me count. See, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and at 1, 2, by 1, 2, 3, 4 agents. So I'm not gonna go through it all. Sherry was at 2 places when she repped me. So I'm repped over here, Tiffany Ward, Ryan Lee, CA. I'm repped, and Joe Cohen brought me in. I'm repped at Resolution, Gotham to Sherry, and then Bellevue. And then after that, someone else offered to rep me, and I said, you know what? I'm not a writer, actually, so I'm done with it. I'd rather do what I love to do, which is design, like this kind of shit, and I'm not done here. Okay, more shit to come. And my other gigs. But you don't have to spend you don't have to spend money on anything. That's a fact. All right? 100% of people that Sherry signed never entered a contest, never paid for anything. 100% of them. Think about that. Through 25 years repping, not a single client came from anywhere that was paid. Not a single one. You know, let me go here. I'm late enough in the video, right? I'm late enough, yeah. So like who are some of the other agents I know? Like people who represent like M. Night Shyamalan, this kind of shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about? You've got to be kidding me. Okay? Over these people, these service runners, you've got to be kidding me. Let's keep going. Here's a really good one. Has any writer ever gotten up at the Academy Awards? I didn't think of this. My homeboy did, and it's fucking brilliant. I'm like, dude, I've never fucking thought of that. That's so true. Has any writer ever gotten up on the Academy Awards or what Golden Globes or what the fuck ever, WGA Awards, whatever, and thanked a service runner? No. Digest that real quick. It's never happened. Okay? So that tells you what you need to know about these services and so forth. They don't fucking thank some service or some service runner. You've got to be kidding me. Some person who their claim to fame is they got 3 people signed in a fucking year. You've got to be kidding me. Let me point this out. If you were an agent and you did 3 deals per year, you'll be fucking fired. You'd be fucking fired. I promise you. Any agent want to back me up on that? Anyone? You know it's true. All right? Like, get out of here. Too many writers want to start at the top. I don't want to have to go through all this shit, man. I want to start at the fucking top. You know? I don't have to pay my dues, nothing like that. And sidebar, I've paid my dues for people that are like, oh, you went through nepotism, all this kind of shit. I'm happy to tell you my whole fucking story, and then you'll see the fucking dues I paid. For any pro writer who wants to talk shit on me, I paid my fucking dues. I just paid it in a different industry. You weren't fucking there. Okay? While you're doing this shit, I'm over here paying my dues in music. All right? You weren't fucking there. Your big thing was you looked through the camera of what was Star Wars was shot through or something, and I'm touching the console that Sgt. Pepper's The Beatles was recorded through. That's my fucking dream over there. That. Not writing, bro. You weren't fucking there. You weren't in the studio. Okay? I pay my fucking dues. And I did not expect to start at the top. I knew day one, I interned at a bunch of studios around town, but I knew day one, and this right here is also shit you can fucking learn about the industry, even though it's not even about screenwriting. But I'm still, day one, I know when I come into my first studio gig, music studio, I know the first thing they're gonna ask me to do, they didn't even need to tell me. I could have guessed it. Empty the trash, right? And clean the fucking toilets, right? And then go get you, and we talked about that today, and go get you food, right? And anticipate, go get coffee. You guys look tired, let me go get coffee. They like to smoke weed, let me call my homeboy, give you guys some weed, right? This kind of shit. I'm not gonna start day one, they're gonna put me on the fucking board. Go ahead, guys. No, that's way down the line. I like this line too. More practice, less makeup. Think about that. Even though it's a music, even though it's in regard to music, it still makes sense for screenwriting. More practice, less makeup. This is talking about bands. Talking about like a band guy is like shitting on other bands. Fuck them, da 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 da. Complaining, oh, poor me. And they're sitting there putting on their fucking eyeliner. You're not practicing, bro. You're not in the fucking rehearsal studio. Shut the fuck up. You don't deserve to be there. Meanwhile, there's other bands that they're putting down, like who? Like fucking, who do we talk about? A band that a lot of people put down. I can't think of it. It'll come to me. But putting them down, but they're out there. They're out there playing in front of 5 fucking people. And you're like, oh, you're talking about music, I'm out. This is relative, dude, to anything in the industry. If you're not willing to sit there and give it your fucking best, and you only got 5 people in the fucking audience, then do something else. You don't start at the fucking top. You don't start as Chris Nolan, dude. Chris Nolan paid his fucking dues. You know what I mean? For example, Sherry tried to sign him. CA said, fuck no. Off the Memento script, off the following, and he had this before Memento came out. Had the Memento script. They said no. You don't think he had to pay his dues after that? You're crazy. All right? Here's another thing. Maybe you're, and I don't care if I go long, maybe you're someone fantabulous in your little town in fucking Ohio or whatever. I'm not trying to put you down for that, but I'm just saying, Ohio or fucking Kansas or Arkansas or wherever the fuck that, North Dakota, wherever the fuck that's not LA, and you're the hometown princess or whatever, the thing to understand about LA is you come to LA, bro, everybody's fucking good, man. Everybody's good. Everybody's fucking world class. Everybody's fucking good looking. Everybody, that's basically what it feels like. Everybody's good looking. Everybody's fucking talented as fuck. Everybody's good in a room. Like this is what you're up against, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think you could beat me? For example, for people that are like, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Do you think you could beat me in a room? Do you really think so? You think you could out-pitch me? I mean, I'm being honest. Do you think you could? Have you read any of my shit? Can you outright me and outdo me in a room? Are you better looking than me? I'm just asking you as a matter of fact. That's not to shit on you. It's just to explain. And I don't even want to be a writer. You see what I'm saying? I don't even want to be a writer. So what I'm saying there, and that goes back to this. That goes back to the thing you need to hear is the thing you're resistant to. Are you resistant to that? If I pose that question to you, do you think you could fuck me up on the page? I bet a lot of people, a lot of writers trying to break in can't. As a matter of fact, I don't give a fuck how arrogant that sounds. A lot of writers cannot fuck me up on the page, cannot fuck me up in meetings, and aren't connected as me. This is what you're facing, man. Okay? I'm just telling you. The other thing is, for people who are out there grinding, we see you not doing shit. We see you just sitting there waiting for someone to come find you. Waiting for someone to knock on your door that's never gonna come. You're gonna win the fucking I don't care how brutal this one sounds. This is the reality, man. You're sitting there waiting to win a contest. They're gonna call you up and beg you to fucking come out. No one's gonna do that. Okay? You're gonna still be sitting there. You've been sitting there probably for about 15 years, 10, 15 years, something like this. No one's gonna ever do that. No one's ever gonna call you up. Okay? So we see you. We see you sitting there not doing a fucking thing to help yourself. Okay? So I think that's it. 25 minutes. I think it's a reasonable video. So I'll end right there. But the point of this is the point of this to try to, you know, Jason, are you trying to get me to give up, bro? No. No. That's not the fucking point. The point of this video is I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care if you're a fucking actor. I don't care if you're I don't give a fuck what you do. Screenwriter, whatever your thing is. Just understand that you're trying to get into the most, let me rephrase that. You're trying to get into the most difficult artistic community in the world. So it's not going to be easy. I just thought of something else because I said the word community. Your friends are not going with you. You know, I see it on Twitter. We're all a tribe. One for all and all for one. No. At a certain point, you're going to need to walk away from your fucking safety net, jump out of the fucking nest, and be out there all alone. It's going to be you on the front of the ship, leading the ship, with your team behind you, your agent, your manager, your lawyer, whatever, producer, whatever else, direct, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's it. And no one's going to be holding your hand. You know? So, you know, if you want to look at this shit realistically, you stand a much better chance to make it. If this is your dream, then treat it like a fucking dream. How about that? There's the title. Okay? There's the fucking title. If this is your fucking dream, then treat it like a fucking dream. I'm out. Best of luck, guys. I hope you win. Peace.